My scars are invisible almost. I think that the one at the back of my head there's just a tiny line, but it's super hard to see. So all of my scars are invisible, I would say. My name is Isla Clark and I'm from Canada. The profile for me is where I really see such a strong change, and also yeah, it's hard to say. I think every aspect of my face, but specifically my profile, I see it very different. And also my forehead. I didn't know that it's such a small change, but it feminized my face so much. I would say that the swelling is about 90% gone. I still have some swelling in my chin, a little bit, but other than that, I would say it's pretty much healed. And my nose, I could tell, is still going to take some time. Like some days the swelling is asymmetrical, or yeah, which they also told me was normal, a normal part of the healing process, because it takes 2 years to heal fully. But other than that, everything else seems fine. My hairs have grown long, the transplant hairs, which is just amazing. In terms of the healing time, I would say it comes in stages. So the time at the hospital or in Marbella is the most intense, I would say, healing wise. And then when you go back home, it's just every month you notice something different, some new sensation comes back in your head. And so now I'm at about 90% full sensation. But I think that of course it's been only a year, so I think that I still have a year more of healing. And my friends have even told me, like, even from 2 months ago, that my face looks more settled and softer, and I agree. And it's beautiful to see that it kind of gets better and better and better, even when you think that it's already at its best. I chose the transplants instead of hairline lowering, as for me what's important is a very natural look, and I don't want any scarring, visible scarring. And usually with the forehead lowering you have scarring here, and because my scar is in the back of my head, it's completely invisible, so I'm not reminded of the fact that I had surgery on my face, which is really nice. I think there's one thing that people should know about and not to worry about too much is shock hair loss, because I did experience some just a little bit of hair loss around the incision site, and it kind of scared me. But the aftercare nurse, she was also amazing. She's the nurse that takes care of you once you've left Marbella. She reassured me that that's super normal. So, but I would say that that's something to look out to, but also to not be too worried about, because it will grow back. The team at Facialteam, I would say that all of them are like guardian angels or something, especially the nurses and the patient coordinators. The way that they handled everything was so incredibly smooth. I was receiving text messages of where my taxi will be, when my consultation will be, because it's a lot of work also, you know, it's a lot of meetings and preoperative stuff. And to have Beatriz was my patient coordinator, and I have such like a soft spot in my heart, because it was such there was moments where I was lonely, but she was really there for me. And also the nurses are just incredible, and the doctors are incredible. Also the relationship between each other is so lovely, like just the way seeing the doctors interact with each other with such kindness and warmth. You feel like you're in a positive, healthy working environment, so that also helps to feel comfortable.